Yo guys, I am Levi Conlow, co-founder and CEO of Lectric eBikes.
And I'm Robby Daziel, co-founder and chief innovation officer at Lectric.
And we are now employee number 1 and 2 and owners of Juice Bikes. And so you might be wondering, why did we do that? Rob, I'll kick it over to you first.
Yeah, I think, when we first started this company, Juice Bikes was one of those brands from day one that was, always top ranked on Google. You'd Google e-bike, Juice Bikes would be right there. We got to know the team, the products over there, and really fell in love with the brand.
We actually became customers of Juice at one point because, we loved our own XPs and everything, but there was a different performance and style to Juice that drew us in as people that were in their 20s and just wanted something different. And so we've always been a big fan of the performance. I think actually in an interview once, someone asked me what my favorite bike was without saying a bike from Lectric, and I said a Juice in that interview. So it's pretty cool to be here today because we just love the product and what that brand stands for so much. It stands for high performance, that quick acceleration. As soon as you talk about a Juice bike, you know what you're getting in terms of that. And that made me really excited about this opportunity. So the other reason is this brand has been around since 2009 and has a long history in electric mobility and transportation. And I think you and I both talked about it. We really couldn't imagine a future where Juice isn't a part of this industry going forward, and certainly the community that it has built. It's a community of 15 years of riders. Remember that very first Juice cargo bike all the way back then, so early in the industry that we really wanted those riders who have, fell in love with the brand to still have a pathway and future going forward, just because we're very similar to them. We were also customers of Juice and wanted to see a future of the brand. What does that exactly mean? So we have purchased the brand, the name, the intellectual property, the trademarks, the IP in terms of design, and what it doesn't mean is that we own the inventory. So this has been something that's been in the works for over 6 months, and there's kind of a funny story there. Should I go into the original attempt of us or no?
Sure, I think so.
Okay, so I gotta tuck my shirt out a little bit for this one, but yeah. We actually tried to buy Juice back in, I believe it was October, when there was that auction that everybody was aware of. And we were the winning bid of that auction, funny enough, and that winning bid was rejected. And then it started a whole dialogue and process, and that's why for the last 6 months you haven't seen any news about it, because it was in this limbo for 6 months. Not until March 27th did we actually finally close on the deal, and yeah, so that initial auction and winning bid wasn't actually what sold the company. And so those assets that were sitting in that company, such as all the inventory and warranty parts and everything like that, was not a part of the acquisition that we made here today. So we're really starting at ground floor, level 0, and there's a lot of work for us to do, right? We got to build out all the infrastructure. When I say infrastructure, we were there in the very early days of Lectric, and we know how much lift and effort it is to build the company right, but we have full intention of rebuilding Juice in that manner. So, Rob, when I say infrastructure, what do you think?
I mean, yeah, starting Lectric day one, it was you, myself, Brent on the phones and the emails, right? We learned very quickly that you can't just sell a bike. There's a lot more that goes on behind the scenes when it comes to customer support, getting back to people, getting warranty parts, making sure people know how to install those warranty parts, building out an organization with finance and accounting and supply chain and all of those different functions.
All the work on product development that's going to have to be done before we can relaunch product and everything like that. But just to make everyone know and be crystal clear on this, is what drew us into Juice is the same thing that drew many of those customers into Juice in the first place. It's that high performance, that torque, that acceleration, the things you love about Juice. That is our full intention, to reserve and continue that beautiful performance into the future and carry Juice into its next 15 years. It's got this minor hiccup right now, but I I hope that everyone has seen what we've done with Lectric and have a great level of confidence in what we're going to do. We're the #1 selling electric bike company in the US right now. Back in 2023 was our first time doing that. And then in 2024 we did it again, and I have full intention of us doing it a third time and three-peating. And so how does a brand do that? It's by providing exceptional customer service, right? And that is something that maybe some juice customers at the end have a bit of scar tissue from and some resentment. And so as Lectric takes this on, that's the standard. The standard that we have here at Lectric for customer service is the exact same customer service standard we have here at Juice. Right now there is not that employee. It's employee 1 and number 2 right here. This is a whole staff organization of Juice right now. But over the next 9 to 12 months, we will invest into building out the necessary infrastructure in order to deliver exceptional customer service. So that's, first part of why Lectric's been so successful. It's really the performance and value, kind of on a different end of the spectrum though. Juice also very known for its high performance, but we plan to only enhance that with what we do here at Lectric. We were the first ones to do 28 mile per hour class 3 performance on a bike under $1,000, right? We were the first ones to do hydraulic brakes on a bike under $1,000. And I want to surprise people and shock people in the same way with Juice, but bring performance and componentry that you don't expect we're going to be bringing to the market at these amazing price points and everything. So that's one of the main things that has made Lectric successful and part of our plan on how we're going to make Juiced hyper successful.
And I think one thing that we should clarify is Juiced and Lectric are separate companies, yes. Right? Yes. And so this is a part of, we're in the micromobility space for life, right? Like we want to advance electric transportation, micromobility solutions. And so with Lectric, we have all of our models that people know and love. And with Juiced, we want to, as you've mentioned, carry forward that performance heritage. But they are separate companies. And so, folks who know Lectric's customer service, unfortunately, calling in here, you're not going to be able to get to someone from Juiced, right? We're going to try to, as you said, set up that infrastructure. So we'll have, Juiced customer service and everything like that set up in the future. The other thing that we should mention is, you mentioned everything that we've acquired, the Juice brand, the website, everything like that. Unfortunately, all of those supplier relationships and the warranty parts and everything like that, as far as Juice goes, is not something that we were able to get, and we don't have a lot of those assets to be able to order parts or get a lot of past customers' help on Juice, which is really unfortunate and something we wanted to be able to do, yep. But we couldn't do that.
Yeah.
So
one of the things that you and I spoke about though was trying to take care of. Unfortunately, there were some customers that have placed pre-orders for e-bikes and did not get them, and then the unfortunate situation with the company and the customer is the one stuck without the bike and the money. We're going to be reaching out to those customers to help resolve that situation in a way that works for them. We want to take an opportunity to prove to people this is the way Lectric does business, and I hope that our reputation is out there, and you hearing that Robby and Levi are now heading up Juice actually makes you excited about the future of Juice and what we're going to be doing, because we are going to be bringing in this great customer service and your amazing innovation on product and everything, but also some of the other things. Like we've led the industry in philanthropy. We've donated millions of dollars towards various causes around the world. That just speaks to part of the character of the DNA that we've built here at Lectric and will be building at Juiced as well. So we see tremendous potential for this future of this company, and it's going to be a really fun ride. All right, so next 9 to 12 months, what does that exactly mean? So first step, we got to get the website back up, and so that's why this first video is coming out on YouTube. We got some work to do on relaunching the website. Keep an eye on it. Subscribe to the email and newsletter and SMS so you can get updates throughout this process, right? We're going to be updating the brand and bringing it forward. We're going to be innovating and doing product development, and there's going to be a lot of visibility and hopefully some collaboration from you guys in the community on this next iteration of Juice Bike. So having that conversation, seeing the content, collaborating with us is something we really are looking forward to. So that's one thing. But then we're going to be rebuilding out the infrastructure and the team. We got plenty of work to do. I don't know. Did I miss anything?
We're doing this again.
Yeah.
We're starting another company, it sounds like. Yeah, there's plenty to do, so we should probably get after it.
Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you guys. See you
Looking
soon.
forward to it.
All right.